First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Walker Buell is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, I'm really excited to see what this rookie can do. You know, he's getting his feet wet up here in the big leagues, and he's learning the hitters, and the hitters are learning him. And right now, he's been doing okay.
Here's Joe Panik, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for San Francisco, second baseman, Joe Panik.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Peterson on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know, you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Stepping into the box, Yonhervis Solarte. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up now, Buster Posey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And there's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the Giants 0, Dodgers coming up. You're watching NL West baseball, and it's on the show. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
To first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Chris Taylor is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. Longoria's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third baseman.
Ready now, Justin Turner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Solarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Evan Longoria.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Brandon Belt.
Standing in, Brandon Belt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Crawford is retired, and there's one away.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And that shortstop, Corey Seager. They say this kid doesn't even have a heart rate. He's so calm. He's so smooth. He so lets the game come to him. But I like how he catches the ball. He makes all the plays, and the bad hops, he's going to make those too.
So two men are on with one man out, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Second and third here, one man out. And that's just off the corner and low, ball two. Here he comes on 2-0. This ball will be chopped foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Turner's got it. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are two away.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number
Coming
8.
to the plate now,
Gerardo
Parra.
Parra.
And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit well on the ground to first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Cody Bullinger. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Cody
Cut fastball
Bullinger.
taken for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch. Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting fifth.
And at second base, Joe Panic. Joe Baseball. This guy's a gym rat. He catches the ball, turns the pivot, but he doesn't make mistakes for you. It seems like he's always in the game, making the right decisions.
So coming to the plate, Max Munson. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Maben. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, center fielder.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Maben is there, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Johnny Cueto. 9-1-2 due up.
Johnny Cueto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Johnny Cueto goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Joe Panik is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now batting, left fielder, Yangervis Solarte.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yangervis Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And the changeup is way low that time. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Martin has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Giants down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Jock Peterson now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Cueto sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1-2. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The catcher, number 28.
First pitch on its way.
Posey.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here it comes. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
First delivery to him on the way. Evan Longoria will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
One and one. Here it comes. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
The first
digging in to try it again. Brandon Belt, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Turner in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. And he takes ball 1.
Finally a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Number 3.
In now, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Takes this the other way to right. Parra is there, and he'll bring this one in. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Justin Turner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. This one for Crawford is short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter. Right
now batting, Cody Bullinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Cueto gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble, but he's done a nice job.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 1-0 LA. Here's Cameron Maybin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder Cameron Maybin
takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A swinging bunt to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Johnny Cueto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Max Munson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Max
fouled straight back. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a ball lined over the head of Crawford into left center, a base hit. Settling in now, A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Played on the backhand. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the belt, the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
The catcher,
Russell Martin
55.
now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hat.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run shot off the bat of Russell Martin. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Into the box,
Now
Walker
batting.
Ewell.
Pitcher. Walker.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2. Here's Joe Panik, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No,
Joe
your 1, 2, 3
Panik.
guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Pollard comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The left fielder,
Digging in
number
once
22.
again, Gionhervis Solarte.
Gionhervis
Been a strikeout
Solarte.
victim twice in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Bullinger giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 20.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. First pitch on its way. Buster Posey is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Corey Seager.
Sliced down the left side, but foul. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Ready for another chance. Chris Taylor. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Parra is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there, 0-1.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Evan
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Brandon Crawford.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. Giants down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bullinger, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Hard hit ball towards the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Solarte has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder number
Digging
11.
in to try it again. A.J. Pollock, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Peterson.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He waits, now the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Cameron Maybin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Cameron Maybin.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. First delivery to him on the way. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 47.
Well, the Dodgers have enjoyed the upper hand so far against the rival Giants as you get a look at our line score through the first 7 innings from Dodger Stadium. Alan Henson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
number
here.
19, Alan Henson.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now another 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Joe Panik. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1.
Your
Nick
attention,
Vincent
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching for
bullpen
the
in the
Giants,
bottom half of the eighth.
Number 61.
Digging in and looking for more,
Vincent.
Russell Martin. He comes in 1 for 2 with that. And this will kick off the third base bag. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. Andrew
Pitch hitting for the
Toles
Dodgers.
will get the call here as he'll
Number
hit for the
60.
pitcher.
Andrew Toles. Now pitching for San Francisco.
So with a left-handed hitter
56.
waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Watson.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Solarte moving in, and this will land foul. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field. Maben patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager.
Shortstop.
His previous
Corey
battles with
Seager.
Tony Watson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. From the stretch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike. And now there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Chris
The
Taylor.
batter,
It
number
was a
3.
flyout for him in
Second
his
baseman.
last trip.
Chris
In there, and it's
Taylor.
0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting.
Standing in now,
Third baseman.
Justin Turner, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Panic's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Welcome back to the show's presentation of Major League Baseball. Great look there at the skylines
Your
of Los
attention, please.
Angeles and Hollywood.
Now pitching for the
Digging in the
Dodgers,
switch hitter,
number
Yonhervis
63.
Solarte. He's going to lead
Jimmy
things off in their
Garcia.
half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. The second for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game as there are quickly 2 away now.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Takes a knee-high fastball. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2. And now the Giants are down to their final strike.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I could get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going, hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Martin gathers on to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Johnny Cueto takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.